girls, children of all ages, welcome back to the monthly Top 5. This is a tradition that's been running for almost as long as the Wrestling Rundown.
Pretty close.
And we don't plan to stop in 2017.
Nope.
So Travis Colt is taking the first shot about January.
Yeah.
Now let us know who his top 5 peeps are. You know the rules.
Rules don't necessarily... Well, one of the rules doesn't necessarily apply because everyone's eligible at this point because we're starting the year over again. Usually we do a top 10 for the year, and we decided not to do that because there was a lot of negatives from last year, so we just
swept it under the rug. Starting a fresh slate with 2017. Anybody is eligible, and basically the other rule is there are no rules. He picks whoever the hell he wants because it's his top 5, and it doesn't matter the reason either.
Just as long as it's wrestling related, that's all that matters to me. So, starting off, this is something that, number 5, this is something that Thomas always kind of uses as a reason to put him on the top 5, especially when it's someone we're excited for. And I'm talking about the return of Mickie James.
Yeah.
Coming back about the middle of January, showing up in that cage match as La Luchadora, screwing over Becky Lynch, helping out Alexa Bliss, and putting herself right back in the topic of discussion in the women's division of WWE.
Yeah.
And on the A show, SmackDown. I mean, doesn't get much
smart
better.
choice.
Yeah. I mean, I thought, she should go to Raw, probably help him out. No. It's way better than Mickey's on SmackDown because way more talent. She's going to get used more often. Plus, it should be really exciting to watch her match tonight on Elimination Chamber against Becky Lynch.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Super excited to see Mickie back. Plus, I mean, she's had some great on-screen moments already.
Yeah.
And she's only been back for a little less than a month. So, not including her match against Asuka, but that's not why she's on this top 5, it's because she returned in January. Moving on.
Number 4.
Number 4. Now, I wish this was a top 10 because of who this is, I'd put him at number 10. But because he had a great match at NXT TakeOver San Antonio, and he showed up as number 10 in the Royal Rumble. Number 4 is Mr. Ty Dillinger. Ty Dillinger is a favorite here on the Wrestling Rundown.
Absolutely.
He is a top-notch competitor.
He is the toppest of notches.
He really is. He didn't last a whole long while in the Rumble. Lasted longer than I probably expected him to.
Yeah.
But it was fun to see him there. Plus, he had a great match the night before against Eric Young. And he's a consistent guy on the roster, always fun to watch. And I think that because of how big of a year and how much popularity he got through 2016, 2017 is going to be a very good year for the Perfect 10.
Yeah.
Number 3.
Trace.
Number 3, a guy who, he made quite the impact with his debut. But then it was like, okay, this guy's obviously very green, but is definitely the most improved wrestler and had one of the smartest moments I never expected from this guy in January, the very last Raw of January. I'm talking about Mr. Braun Strowman. The fact that this big, monstrous, I just want to kill people type of guy is like, hey, Kevin Owens, I have footage of you telling me that I was going to get a title shot. That was enough reason for me to put him on the top 5.
Or as I call people like that, large, bearded, angry loaves of bread.
Loaves of bread?
I mean, that's just how I feel about these guys. The characters that are like the big, large, beefy guys who don't do much other than squash people. I always think of them as they have the IQ of a loaf of bread.
Okay, that makes sense.
And so far, the only one that's really stuck with is Ryback.
Yeah.
All the other guys have shown me that they have transcended loaf of bread status.
Including Braun Strowman.
Braun Strowman is now toast. Because he's on fire!
Oh, shit, that was good. So, yeah, Braun Strowman, he had a great January. He was a big part of the major storyline on Monday Night Raw, being involved with people like Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, Chris Jericho.
Multiple opening segments.
Multiple opening segments coming out.
Which means you know you're in like the top shit on Raw.
Yeah, that's usually a top spot. So, and he's been dealing with Mick Foley on a regular basis. Like, this guy is doing great things, and though I'm not saying he deserves to be like a champion anytime soon, but they're going in a good direction, except for the fact that they kind of like backtracked this past week on Raw. But I think so far they're doing a good job with Braun Strowman on his own. He's actually become a lot more relevant as a single star than I thought he would. I thought he'd just flounder being taken out of the Wyatt family. But he's actually done quite well for himself. Number 2.
This many.
Good job. Stepping away from WWE for a second. We haven't had Lucha Underground.
Not in January.
We haven't really been watching a lot of indie stuff, just because a lot of the stuff we usually watch isn't really available yet. There wasn't a whole lot that happened in January, but we do watch Ring of Honor on a regular basis, and a tournament that has been going through the month of January, that being the Decade of Excellence tournament, which is now at its semifinals, which is at its finals now. One of the finalists, who ended 2016 not on the greatest note, but is actually having some fantastic matches through this tournament, is an ROH original, I believe.
Pretty much.
And is just one of the guys that it's like, man, this guy is still going, still having fantastic matches. I'm talking about the Fallen Angel, the almighty Christopher Daniels. The fact that this guy still goes at the pace that he does, with the people that he does, is amazing. Plus, he's made this total transition in from what was a major heel tag team of him and Frankie Kazarian. He is now straight up babyface. He respects the rules. He is shaking his opponent's hand before and not before, but just after the match. Showing that sportsmanship. He's not rubbing it in people's faces. Now he's in the finals. He's about to take on Jay Briscoe, and this is to determine who's going to face Adam Cole at the anniversary show this year. So I would really like to see Christopher Daniels versus Adam Cole. I think they could probably tear it down.
Yeah.
Plus, I'd really rather not see Jay Briscoe in the main event again. I think we can do away with him for a little while.
And that's nothing against.
Yeah, no, I love the Briscoes.
Jay Briscoe. It's just
Christopher Daniels, man. You can't go wrong with Christopher Daniels. He's been one of my favorites. Like, he was one of the reasons I kept watching TNA in the early days, was because Christopher Daniels was awesome. Yeah. The fact that he's been wrestling since the 90s and is still going as strong as he is amazing. So yeah, number 2, going to Christopher Daniels. Hoping for that tournament win, hoping for a championship match, if not a championship run, before he's probably close to hanging up the boots because he's been going so long, but good on you, Christopher Daniels. Now, before I get to my number 1, Mr. Kevin Hawk, do we have any honorable mentions?
We have some honorable mentions for sure this round. And I'm going to start off with the club.
Hey!
For becoming relevant.
And the Raw Tag Team Champions.
They did that in January, too.
Yeah. I think that's what really made them relevant.
Yeah. And Neville.
Holy shit, Neville.
Man.
Yes.
Neville lightened a fire in the Cruiserweight division.
And becoming the Cruiserweight Champion.
Yeah, he did that as well.
On the same night that the club won the tag team titles.
Oh yeah, I forgot they won the tag titles.
They're so relevant.
Yeah, I mean, it's just hard to not put on teams like a team like the club winning the tag team championships and Neville coming back and winning the Cruiserweight championship are so hard pressed to not have on a top 5. They had to make the honorable mentions.
Yeah, and both of these guys, they're the fact that they're just now getting going I would have liked to put them on the top 5, but I feel like, especially the club, they haven't done quite enough to impress me. Plus, the match wasn't that great. I wasn't totally sold on it, but it is nice to know that WWE's starting to go, especially Monday Night Raw, is starting to go, oh shit, we've got like one of the most popular tag teams in the world, and we have one of the greatest cruiserweights on our roster. We should probably do stuff with these guys. So,
fair game.
Yeah. So
good on you guys, though.
Good choice for some honorable mentions there, sir. But moving on to number 1. All of these
person to top them all.
All these people have been on here for very simple reasons. And I'm sure there's a lot of people that will disagree as to why I'm putting this person on
I think
here.
this person would be on for, I don't know, 16 reasons?
At least on top of the fact that, he's, still going strong, had a standout match at the Royal Rumble, or it could be the fact that he is now a 16-time champion. I'm talking about John friggin' Cena.
Boo, boo, boo.
Yeah, most people probably wouldn't agree. Like, oh, John Cena's 16-time champion. Dude, he's been wrestling for 15 years. All right, he's done a pretty damn good job with it. Still going strong, still having good matches. Had multiple killer matches with AJ Styles. But that match at the Royal Rumble, that was easily the best match of the night. So, when you've got a 4-hour pay-per-view with a 2-hour pre-show, and there's one match that's obviously better than the rest, you're doing something, right? And it's not just AJ Styles, because Cena brings it too. And I'm excited to see how he, it's been a while since he's been in an Elimination Chamber match. So I'm excited to see how he does there. But January was a good month for John Cena. 16-time champion. I can't really take that away. Plus, that's history making. No one else is tied with Ric Flair. No one else has had the championship more times than Ric Flair.
I'm still, at this point, claiming, and you can, study this up on yourself, but I know where you're going with this. Right now, Ric Flair is a 19-time world champion.
There are a few championships that they neglect to mention about Ric Flair.
Yeah.
But the fact that he holds the record even at 16,
yeah,
despite not talking about 3 potential championship runs, the fact that the only person that has reached that moment is John Cena.
Couple guys pretty close behind, though.
Oh, yeah. No,
Triple H and Randy Orton are kind of nipping at the heels.
Yeah, Triple H at 14 and Randy at 12. So, yeah, you can't take anything away from those guys. And I'm sure there's plenty of guys that are coming through that will be potential runs for that title as well. But right now, it's just the Nature Boy and Mr. Hustle, Loyalty, and Respect at the top of the mountain. So, top of Space Mountain. Woo! But yeah, that is my top 5 for the month of January.
Hell to the yes it was.
Let us post down in the comments who else you think deserves to be in the top 5 or the honorable mentions.
Who's your January top 5 people?
You can't change mine, but you can definitely put your own down in the top, down in the comments. That's absolutely worth.
Do you disagree with any of his selections? If so, fuck off.
I mean, you can talk about it, but we don't really care.
Yeah.
But we can talk about it.
Yeah, we'll comment back. Something like, fuck off! Or, your opinion is also valid.
Thanks for watching, guys. Click the links, check out the podcast, check out the other videos, check out Reasonable Wrestling Fans.
It's reasonable with a W!
Like wrestling! But for now, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you at whatever video you decide to watch next.
Fuck top 6s.
Fuck Roman Reigns.
That one too.